Images app goo. What the fuck? Oh, I see. So he's looking all tough and shit.
Yeah, he's like scracking a hole in his own belly.
So that's why, because he got himself a little more buff and leaned out and chiseled up a little bit and shit.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do to fucking be the sexiest man alive. It's fucking go to the gym and shit.
Well, he's got that baby face, you know.
True, and that endearing charm.
You know, he looks like he cares, you know.
Lying bastard. He's getting the award for best lying bastard of them all.
You know, Jennifer Aniston getting all close to him.
Putting a thumb in his ass while stroking him off. Listen, man, this is not a porn cast, you fucking jerk off. What kind of shit is that? Taking advantage of the fucking platform and the format to be a fucking asshole. Listen, I don't want to just be fucking gratuitous and disgusting and gross and shit. Why'd you make me do that?
Oh yeah, I watched a movie recently,
Yes.
and it's another Nicolas Cage movie.
Yo, hang on. So what's up, man? Speak your mind. Say what you want to say about it.
I was gonna say I just watched another movie with Nicolas Cage. We've talked about this in his many movies.
Uh-huh.
It was called Pig. I sent you a picture of it.
Oh,
I'll give you a little.
I saw.
You,
What is that on? Is that on HBO?
yeah, maybe.
I saw something about it.
It was okay, but it was kind of like most of his movies. It was like kind of interesting, but kind of boring too.
Yeah, wasn't it about a truffle hunter?
Yeah, he has this pig, and he's just like a bum out in the forest, like someone you'd see in Oregon, you know, like one of those scrungy hippies out there in the woods. And he goes, you know, he's got a pig, and they go out and they collect truffles, and he makes food up and shares some of it with the pig, and they're like having a pretty good life living out of their little trailer shack. And it kind of reminds me of Scorpio when he got all his beard all grown out. But anyways, like someone steals his pig, and he goes on a journey to like get his pig back, and it shows how he was this master chef in his past life, and you know he went into hiding because the stress of it got to him. And so he has to go through all his channels, you know, through the restaurants, trying to figure out who stole his prized truffle pig. It was kind of stupid, really. And they had like this. He had a couple of interesting scenes in it, you know, which were good, but as a whole, it was kind of fucking lame. And but there's this scene where there's like this fight club, like underneath the city, like in the sewers, and it was stupid. And he goes and he gets like beat up so he can get like information. This guy like writes like an address on the paper after he gets beat up. You know, it's like he has to make a sacrifice to find his pig. You know, get his ass beat. It was just weird, just weird shit. It's like most Nicolas Cage movies, just obscure weird shit.
Over the top and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my ass beat for my pig. I love that pig.
Buffaloes.
He's a pig. What do you think you're asked before. Today is the day I will get my ass beat for my pain. Listen, you don't have to get all flustered about it. Anyway, well, that sounds like a jolly good time.
Oh, that's like Christmas happiness.
Every day. Nothing
That is the
but
music I hear as I live my life. The greatness of my mastery of my art. Every time I stroke a brush or skim a trowel,
yeah,
that is the music that plays.
Nice.
Sugar plum fairies dance on my head.
Dance on your head? That's insane. It's bad enough they're in your head, but on your head too? Fuck.
Sugar plum fairies poop on my head.
So, such is the burden of those with minds to be had, is
Yes.
the equal measure of the creativity, the quotient for the insanity is a 1
Or when I pick
to
up my
1.
guitar, I hear those musical notes playing as I decide what I'm going to write.
Fluttering about. Frolicking.
I'm like, it should sound like
frolicking in the fields and shit. The dewdrops and the frolicking.
Yeah, I write all the notes down on my pad of paper.
It just says
symphony.
like just phonetic pa 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 pum pa. You're like, oh yes, pa 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 pa. Like only you can decode it because it shows no reference of like
dots.
pitch. Yeah, it's just fucking dots and papa pums and shit. It's not.
It's like a ballpoint pen, just fucking little dots on paper.
Yeah. Oh,
like, what the fuck is this? I look at it later. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, it's only for
It means
for
nothing.
the artist. No, you look back at it later, or someone shows it to you later. What the fuck is this? And you go, oh yes, that's. Can't you tell? Can't you?
They're like, can you do that again? As they try and write it down.
Yeah, and you're like, sure. It's like, it's just perfectly coded to yourself only. Nobody would ever be able to fucking decipher it, even what it was.
Right, all these musical masters try and figure it out, but they can't.
Yeah, they're like, God, there has to be some sort of clue as to a time signature or a pitch, a key, something. Nothing. Flat. Nobody can fucking make heads or and every time you hand it to him, he's just like, oh yes, and this one is pum 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 pum.
It's flat in sharp major.
Yeah. Super experimental and weird and shit. Like, you son of a bitch, you're overcomplicating this for no reason. The shit can already be very highly complex. This system of pum and dots and shit with no fucking reference, XY axis, nothing. It's insanity. And then he just starts doing this.
Yep. Some tubas and French horns.
Yeah. Pum, 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 pum. Oh, listen to it. You love that uppity shit. Don't fucking bullshit me. If that ain't the sound of fucking white imperialism, nothing is. Although, do you know who composed this?
Possibly Mozart.
Very possibly.
But
It is indeed. It is the horn concerto fragment in E flat, K370B, the Allegro movement of it.
so it is Mozart.
It is. Truly.
Yeah, it's got that regal sound to it.
Yes, but still has like a... The instruments singing phrases that are so beautifully musical and complementary to each other.
Yeah, like one phrase of one of those songs could make up an entire song nowadays, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And people want to copyright, you know, all their amazing musical skills.
Thinking that they...
When it's just a fraction of one phrase.
Thinking that they really fucking put their all into something. Don't worry, bitch ass. No matter what the fuck you pour out.
Like, I'm gonna get a #1 hit on this one.
Yeah. No matter what the fuck you think you put into it, don't worry. You can always look back and see some motherfuckers that threw down. A fucking dude like this came to play, man. He brought his fucking A game. And, like, everything he ever touched. It's fucking, like, awesome, pretty much.
There it is.
Yeah. Having fun with that French horn, man.
What an ending.
I'm telling you, brother. And that, my friend, becomes a premier spot for this to happen. I don't want to hear any guff about it. No guff.
Now another masterpiece is about to be played.
The truth of it, man. If only the people knew what was about to fucking slam down on their goddamn craniums, they wouldn't believe it. But here it fucking comes, folks. Eat shit. Enchant.